Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Aimanfahmi bin BAKAR. My metric number is 291523. Today, me and my friend Muhammad DAEJIHAD would like to do a pair presentation video. Our theme is society and focusing on the topic of preventing vandalism.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad DAEJIHAD bin Maknur with metric number 291596. So here I'm going to talk about what is vandalism. So the vandalism is the act of deliberately destroying or damaging property. By doing this kind of behavior, it also associates with other signs of social disorder, such as disturbing the peace and trespassing. Vandalism incidents are burdensome to business by generating costs associated with repairs and cleaning, which the victims are often left to cover themselves. So, it shows that this type of activity is not a good situation in our society. So, where does it happen? The first one, this situation happens almost anywhere. In school, playground, neighborhood, public place, and also at our house. It is not an easy situation to deal with. This is because it will trouble many parties, and we must always be on guard to eradicate this problem from happening again. This habit must be contained before it getting worse day by day. And we don't want to live in a country with full of damage and bad situations. So here, there are a few types of vandalism, such as graffiti, trash dumping, removing or bending signage or ornamentation, breaking windows, and the last but not least, carving initials to public property. This kind of habit gives harmness to people who live there, and this type of vandalism will spoiling the view. So, graffiti is writing or drawing, scribble, scratch, or spray illicitly on a wall or other surface in a public place. This thing will make the wall look ugly and require time to recover the wall. Illegal waste dumping of any kind is a form of vandalism. Illegal dumping can be classified as environmental vandalism, and it is a crime that can have detrimental effects. The dictionary states that vandalism is destruction of or damage to public or private property. Vandalism at a park is any type of defacement to the public's property. In this incident, the effects illegal dumping has on the park's environment is the vandalism. A park environment, rather it's at a public community park or rather it's on national land, belongs to the public and it most definitely is a type of owned property. Among the different types of traffic sign damage, vandalism is exclusive caused by humans. Traffic sign vandalism is a serious concern since it can lead to an increase in unsafe driving behaviors. In addition, it results in increased costs to transportation agencies to replace, repair, or maintain the vandalized signs. In criminology, the broken windows theory states that visible signs of crime, antisocial behavior, and civil disorder create an urban environment that encourages further crime and disorder, including serious crimes. The theory suggests that policing methods that target minor crimes such as vandalism. Carving initials on public property will render the service offered unfit for use. Because of that, the state of the property makes it extremely rich and might impair an area's view.
Why vandalism occur among teenagers in our country? First of all, this vandalism is often associated by teenagers because of lack of moral. This issue happens because teenagers love to destroy public amenities and they wanted attention. They feel satisfied of doing this so that they do this thing as their habit. Okay, next, vandalism can happen by peer influence. As we all know, teenagers always decided to choose a wrong path of choosing friends, which can affect their attitude and can change their personalities to become a bad person. Vandalism is actually happen group by group and they have been involved to do this bad behavior because of lack of moral. It might be a serious issue to the country because this thing needs a lot of cost to fix this problem. Okay, after that, teenagers might be having a lack of attention from their parents. Okay, nowadays, the most parents are too busy with their work and cannot give full attention to their children. Some of these issues happen because of family problems that can affect teenagers' moral and attitude. So, parents should be the example of their children and they must spend more time with their children because it is parents' responsibility to teach their children to be a better person. Furthermore, the children just wanted more attention from their parents by spending time together as a happy family. Okay, other than that, teenagers are likely having an influence of mass media. It is because a lot of negative elements such as bad websites on social media and also unsuitable TV shows that can affect to the teenagers' moral that can tend to vandalism. Furthermore, this issue increasing year by year because of the lack of moral among teenagers. This thing happen especially through the social media. This is because of the unhealthy influence behavior. Okay, I'm going to talk about how to prevent vandalism. We have 5 ways to prevent vandalism from happening in our society. Okay, first of all, if you see anyone committing vandalism, report it to the police. Okay, many people make the mistake of thinking the act of vandalism are too small to report to the police. This is false. The police are charged with protecting law-abiding citizens from criminals. Okay, crime prevention is important. However, making criminals pay a price for their crime is also important. The police can only respond to the crime they are reported. Next, have bright security lights inside and outside the property. Light is the vendor's biggest enemy. Keeping area well lit makes it difficult to commit their act of vandalism without being seen. Proper lighting is the easiest and the most important step in preventing vandalism. It is important to ask the right question about your lighting to get the right lighting solution for your particular environment. Other than that, we can install video surveillance that we need to place the camera in areas that have been targeted by vandalism. Position cameras so that they are out of reach and cannot be tampered with. Having a recording of the vandalism being committed can help law enforcement identify and catch the perpetrator. Okay, after that, we need to use the unbreakable security glass and fixtures designed to deter the vendors. Unbreakable glass and fixtures are not guaranteed to never be broken. However, the effort required to damage this type of installation is time-consuming and has an adverse effect on criminals' motivation. Repeatedly doing something without success is worse than boredom to young criminals. Okay, lastly, we can support community programs that give young people something to do. Okay, by supporting programs that provide young people with safe alternatives through criminal mischief, provide the dual benefits of preventing vandalism and make a positive impression on the life of a young person. Young people who are busy doing activities have no time for committing crime. So we could start the program from the ground up. Donate money, volunteer, or get involved in some others way. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.